returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, it's Allen. That's reeled in. It's Ross. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. A corral for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing up play action. Looking for the wide out. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback still with the football. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. That's caught. It's Ross. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. To dart right down the middle. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Peoples. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
He's looking deep here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick, but a nice return before finally being brought down. Now the offense is set up with a short field. He'll hand it off. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Makes the grab. It's Ross. The reception gets him about 7 yards with fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Okay, kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. On the ground, it's Peoples. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Allen. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's win.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Allen. Snags the quick throw. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes the handoff on the counter play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled, but first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. First down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. A draw to the back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense comes out. Secure the W. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. The offense decides to just spike the ball here. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the winners of 8 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. WeAre Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Penn State's will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Getting set. In down. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. So with 3 and out in the first possession, they'll have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain off play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Could be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
He'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ball comes loose. The defense has got it. Breaks into the open. At the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Takes the handoff. It's Pemby. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The receiver makes the catch. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. He shreds the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. He gets loose. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The pass rush closing in. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A short completion of the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. That's a deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. We get the second. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Touchdown, Hoosiers, to put them on top.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in. Down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
The quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's caught across the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. To throw, it's Aller. Makes the grab on the move. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down there. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He breaks free.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Direct snap to the back. A quick juke.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Pena.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Dump ball's caught by the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Aller. Looking for a late deep throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Big throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They finish off the scoring run.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you've given yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
Scanning the field, it's Aller. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Man, calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Kemby. Has the first down and more. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Spartans will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about...
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Dinkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This defense feeling a bolt of energy from the crowd, trying to force a 3 and out. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, in 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year of Koltanecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely...
There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Child. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Child. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Off play action. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 1st down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Child. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on first down. Going deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
Wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in the Steel City. They're up 14 over Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Childs. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bellick. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on second and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It'll be a draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding it? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things.
Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Pena. They'll make the stop about a yard. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Childs. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime.
Holds it in there on the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. Turning it on. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Pulled down in the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Aller. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Ross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Might as well give it to him again. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They go to the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. Extending the play. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Child. Punts it out of the air. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense.
Touchdown, Spartans! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. It's complete. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right.
Unleashes one deep. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Penn State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game. To do it, you saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Smarty. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Makes the grab. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way from home. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
This is a huge play call now for the offensive coordinator. 2-minute situation, down in the game, 4th quarter, 4th down. What can you dial up here to keep this drive alive and keep your...
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! They jump on top here in OT. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Childs. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at at the 18.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab. The desperation 4th down play, and this one is over. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're